everyone, and welcome to day 7 of 7 Days to Self-Love. So the last thing that I'm going to be leaving you beautiful people with is visualization. Visualization is something that I've become aware of in the last year, I would say, not even a year. But have you ever had one of those moments where you've heard something and you've heard it again and you've heard it again, and then one day when you're ready to actually understand it, it's like, bingo, suddenly you get it. So it was less than a year ago when that light bulb moment happened for me. And ever since then, I've been just fascinated with the topic of visualization. I'll just catch anyone up to speed if you have no idea what I'm talking about. So basically, what you picture in your head every single day is creating your reality and creating your future. I'll give you an example now of how visualization has shown up in my life. The apartment that I live in now, which I love, my beautiful, beautiful home, is the exact apartment that I visualized, that I imagined myself living in when I was a child, from the age of about 8 years old. When I was 8 years old, it was the first time I visited this apartment. I never knew that I would live here, but I just knew that I loved it. I was thinking, ooh, what will my life be like when I'm a grown-up? When I hit the age of 18 or something. I didn't feel like a grown-up when I was 18, but in my childhood, I was like, when I'm 18 and I'm all grown up, you know, where will I be? What will my life look like? What will it look like when I move out of home? Like, what would it look like when I move out of my house with my parents and have my own place and have my own life? And it didn't happen straight away. I didn't move into this apartment until I was 24 years old. But when I did move in here, I suddenly realized, oh my goodness, this is what I dreamed of. You know, it's not a mansion or anything, but it is the most beautiful first apartment that I could ever dream of having. And it's what I did dream. So that to me is proof that visualization can work. And it also means that what you visualize won't necessarily show up tomorrow or in the next 5 minutes. It might manifest itself in 10 years from now, 15 years from now. And if that feels like, oh, that's a million miles away, that time will pass anyway, right? So you may as well visualize the most amazing future for yourself every single day, because you never know, it might just happen. So really, if we want to just break it down into the most simplistic terms, whatever you're focusing on every single day, you're living into that. So if every single day you spent a few minutes to visualize what you would be like, how you would talk, how you would act, how you would think, how you would react if you were the best version of yourself, do you think then that with that focused thought that day by day by day by day, you'd begin to take on those qualities and live into that vision of yourself? If you want any kind of change or improvement in your life, you've got to visualize where you're going. You've got to think first, okay, what do I want? How do I want my life to be? What do I want to be like as a person? Not in a negative way of, oh, I'm useless, oh, I hate myself, oh, I can't do this. In a positive way, like instead of idolizing some woman on Instagram or some celebrity or some whatever, how about if you idolized and adored you? So let's visualize it now. Let's take a second and picture what the best version of you looks like, first of all. How does the best version of you dress? What clothes does she wear? What does her hair look like? How does she do her makeup every single day? That best version of you. How does that best version of you feel about herself when she looks in the mirror? How does that best version of you talk to their parents, talk to her children, talk to her life partner, show up at work every day? What does that best version of you accept and tolerate? And what does that best version of you reject and not tolerate? What value does that best version of you bring every single day? What do you like at parties, at social events, at a dinner table, at a date? And look up in adoration and admiration, because that person is you. It's nobody else. And nobody can be you better than you. So what's really exciting about making the best version of yourself your idol is that you can live into that. You can become that woman. I gotta tell you here, just in case you didn't know, you can never ever become Beyonce. Beyonce's already taken that, okay? You can never ever become anyone else. So if you spend all of your time looking at other people and looking at how great they are and wishing you were them, I'm going to save you years of misery and dissatisfaction, because it doesn't matter how many days you visualize her, you're not going to become her. But what you can become is a version of yourself that is as great as that person or even greater. So it feels exciting, it feels positive, it feels fun, it feels like, wow, you know, this could be me one day, because yes, that could be you one day. So my intention from this video is to help you get a clearer vision of the best version of you. What's she doing? What does she wear? What does she do every single morning when she wakes up? What does she do every night before she goes to sleep? What does she eat? What does she drink? How does she dress? Now that you've got a clearer vision of who that version of you is and everything about them, you can go ahead and visualize them every single day, idolize them and look up to them, and day by day become more and more like them. What if you started to adopt all of the habits that the best version of yourself does? It might not be perfect because you've got some old habits to break, but whatever it is that best version of you does every single day, do you think that maybe if you started doing that in time, you'd end up becoming that best version of yourself? How cool is that? Ladies, thank you so much for investing your time into 7 days to self-love. You've now got these videos forever. You can revisit them, you can rewatch them whenever you need a boost. And I'm sure if you come back and watch these same videos again in 6 months from now, they will be a completely different experience, because you will have grown into the next level of you. So when you come back and revisit them, you will hear a different set of things coming from them, which you'll be ready to receive at that point in your life. Remember to like, remember to subscribe to me, because there'll be more videos coming very soon. And most of all, please share this with wonderful women in your life who would benefit from seeing these things too. So remember, today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you.